Will the Google IT Support Professional Certificate get you a job? This is a question that I keep getting over and over again from aspiring IT professionals, and people continually get angry when I tell them the truth about it. People love telling me, hey, you don't like the Google IT Support Certificate because you're jealous that you never got it. Well, in today's video, we're going to go to Coursera's very own community board and show what the feedback is on the Google IT Support Certificate. If you don't believe me, maybe you can believe some of the IT professionals that have taken the course. Our first response reads the following. I have the certificate. I think it's a great course. I thought myself very comfortable with IT going into the course already, but there were a lot of little things that I learned. I thought it was very broad in scope, but I loved that it stressed fundamentals. A lot of the explanations and graphics, especially those on encapsulation, were very well done. It took me just over a month to complete. I would say that I'm very frustrated that it hasn't helped me get a job. I've had no luck even landing interviews. I feel that the claims of this course are extremely exaggerated. I know I've heard that before somewhere. I had no companies contact me, and only one recruiter months later who told me they had no open positions. What happened to Google claiming that there's 220,000 unfilled IT support jobs that they're just waiting to hire? This recruiter had never worked with an IT position before. I spoke to him once and never heard back. I feel that it does very little, if anything, for a resume. So, if you merely want to learn, I'd say it's useful. But as far as landing an actual job, figure out how you can get a degree. Let's go to another one. It says, yes, I've completed all 5 courses in January of this year with 100% on each. After several months of applying to jobs, I've given up. The Google IT Support Certificate didn't earn me a single interview. I applied to the Google IT residency twice and was rejected both times for not having enough experience. What about their claim that you don't need any experience? Just 6 months and you'll be rich. What happened, folks? At this point, I've forgotten most of the things I learned and regret spending the money on the certificate. This may seem like a harsh review. To clarify, the course itself was extremely educational. If you want to learn about IT, it's a well-made course. That being said, the certificate doesn't seem to hold any significance to tech companies. I assumed that being Google and having partner companies would be enough, but I was mistaken. This certification was supposed to be my way of changing careers, but instead I ended up with an expensive bullet point in my resume and a lot of knowledge that doesn't help me in everyday life. Buyer beware. Here's another. For an online course, it was really well organized and clearly presented. At times the lectures were challenging to understand on viewing them the first time. However, got used to the online mode of learning. Labs were good and the Google Cloud was great to work on with the virtual machines for different OSs. As far as finding a job as an entry-level IT person has not been successful at all. There's been no feedback from Google on that subject. That has been lacking. It would make sense for companies to give the people who finish this certification some time to intern for them. This way there will be more opportunity for the graduates of these certificates, and also the companies could find the right candidates. Since we keep hearing that there is a great need for IT workers, and the field of IT has a high potential for growth, it would make sense to somehow find a way to supply gainful employment for the people concerned. Otherwise, this certification holds no meaning. And here's the final one we'll look at. I completed the course late last year, and I'm sad to say I wish I did not waste the money. The certificate will not get you an entry-level position anywhere. After I completed the course, I was casually looking for work and was not too pressed when I wasn't finding anything. But as my job search intensified, I saw that the search was hopeless. I was looking at the very basic positions, and in addition to my certificate, in which I received over 95%, I even have a minor in information technology. Please don't waste your money if you're looking to get an entry-level position. This will not do it for you. Even now that I'm going back over the information that was taught in the courses, I'm seeing holes in the information that was provided. I've even reached out multiple times to see if there was any way the course providers could help me find a position, advice, etc., and I was ignored. Although I'm relieved to see there's others that shared the experience, because it means I'm not crazy, it makes me even more upset. So there it is, folks. I brought you the receipts. Do you still want to get angry when I tell you that this is nothing but a get-rich-quick scheme and a scam? Again, when you get scammed, after watching my videos, you cannot say that nobody tried to warn you.